Alright, so today I'll be showing you how to get every single weapon obtainable. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you that they just released a code. I'll be putting it on the screen now. Redeem it before it expires. Alright, let's begin. First sword is the basic one that you can get from Beginner Island for 5,000 money. Altoa, it's the worst sword in the game. I would suggest you to buy this sword if you are a beginner because it will help you. The next one is the Shark Blade that you can get from the Shark Boss at the Shark Park. It's a 5% boss drop. Just grind for 2 sword style instead of this. It's pretty bad, but it's better than the basic one at least. The next one is the 2 sword style and V2. This is the best sword for beginners and it's very powerful. You can buy it from the Mr. White NPC at the Logue City for 100,000 money. To get the version 2, you need to obtain a book from Dual Swordsman Superboss, which spawns at every hour and is located on the hill. After you obtain the book, give it back to the NPC. The next sword is Yoru, also called Dark Blade. You can buy Dark Blade with 1200 Robux in the shop, and if you have the money and you're not poor like me.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. I'm finished.
I would suggest you to buy it. Altoa, it's up to your decision. It makes a huge difference. The next sword is the pipe, which is obtained from the Sober NPC located on the marine base town island. You can buy it with 250,000 money, and if it has a flame passive, which basically means if you have the flame fruit it gives 10% damage on the sword. It's pretty weak compared to 2 sword style V2. The next sword is the Mace. Again, it's way weaker than the 2 sword style version 2, but if you want to get it I'll tell you how. First, go to Marine Base Town and get the lava key from the table where the set spawn NPC is located. Now, get a lava ore from the Marine Captain boss, which is a 5% drop. Now, go behind the island and unlock the door with your lava key. Now put the lava ore in the cauldron and the boss spawns. Beat the boss and you will get the mace. It's a 100% drop chance. The next sword is Soul Cane. This sword is pretty good for the stun ability, that's all. You can buy it from the Mr. Skeleton NPC located at Impel Jail, and you must break this wall and go through it. He will sell it to you for 100,000 money. The next sword is Bisento. Bisento version 1 is pretty bad compared to version 2. I suggest you to get it after 2 sword style V2 because it is a lot stronger. Overall a good sword with good abilities. The next sword is the Golden Staff. You can get Golden Staff from the Thunder God boss on Sky Island. This sword is a 1% drop and good luck to get it.
Oh hell no!
You get 10% damage boost if you have the electricity fruit. The next sword is the Sea Beast Hammer. This sword is pretty bad compared to the Bisento V2, and you can get it from the Sea Beast. It is a 50% drop chance to get it. You can spawn a Sea Beast if you have Wizard spawned in your server and give cola to him. You can get cola with 1,000 money from the New World Bar located on the starter island at the NPC. The next sword is Operation Blade. This sword is worse than the Bisento V2. You can get it from the Magma Minion NPC, which sells it for 250,000 money, and is located on the Hot and Cold Island. The next sword is Fishman Trident. You can get Fishman Trident if you get a fork, which is a 5% drop chance from the Neptune boss located at the Fishman Island. You also need 50k and you need to go to the fork merchant. The next sword is Raiu. This sword is better than Bisento V2 based on the skills. Bisento V2 is better at M1 damage. You can get Raiu from the NPC located behind the big skull at the Skull Island. But first you need to get a scroll drop from the Shiryu boss located near the big skull. Alright, these are all the swords that are obtainable currently in the game. This was Amer. Subscribe and like. Goodbye.